Let's go. So here we are in my car, and I'm really excited that you can come join me for our big surprise. Now, hey guys, while we're driving, I just want to take a few moments to talk to you about who I am, what I do, and why I'm here today. So my name is Jimmy Kim, been online for the last 5-6 years, and I've been responsible for over $50 million of sales online. Now that see something that's a red flag, we send them a warning. We do what we're supposed to do. We're very personable. I'll send them a warning myself as the CEO of the company. I'll send them a little private Facebook message, Skype message. Hey, your messaging is a little aggressive. You're messaging this. You should fix this to make sure you deliver better. So, it helps that we're a smaller company. We're not that small. We've got 13,500 plus customers already on the platform since we started. So there was a need. As soon as we released, there was a need. I mean, we've got marketers, big names, low names. I mean, we've got them all. They've already started jumping over and migrating because they're fed up just like you are, Chad. And that's the interesting part.
Yeah, so I knew this was the direction you were going. I knew that you were going to be launching this whole autoresponder platform, but I didn't know the degree that you were going to go to it. I mean, I just figured that you were going to go out there and open up a monthly service and say, okay, well, now it's available to public, because you've been choosing people like me and select people to build up the credibility of the autoresponder platform. And I know you were able to fix issues and stuff through us. And but I mean, you got this deal called Build My List coming out there, right? It includes the autoresponder platform for 90 days. So they're basically going to give your autoresponder a test run. I've been with it now for, I think, about 3 or 4 months. Been extremely happy with it. But also, that's going to include your 5-step formula that they need to have to be successful. Not just build a list, but be successful with that list with email marketing, right?
Yep, absolutely. So the reason we had Build My List, it wasn't just anything to do with my autoresponder. Build My List has been kind of a project in the back of my head. So, I've been online for 6+ years, and I've been working, and I've been behind some of the biggest launches, but I never really put my face on things because I haven't, I don't know where it came from, but I got into a mindset that I'd rather be a partner or consultant to a lot of these launches, In the last 6 years, I've done over $50 million in product launches. I mean, I've been responsible for them, so it's really cool to do, but I haven't really done it myself. And it was I think it was the beginning of this year, I said, you know what, it's time to start branding myself, my name, and I want to really help people again. Back in 2010, 2011, I used to take on mentorship students. I used to teach them things, and then I just kind of got away from it because, well, let's face it, things happen, distractions happen, and you start moving around, and, big deals come to the table, and I kind of got away from it. But this year I decided, hey, regardless of the money, or I'm not really concerned about that, regardless of the money, I want to teach people again. I want to teach people. I want to grab mentorship students. I want to have people under my belt. And I want to see success stories again. One of my proudest moments is I always look back, and I've got students back from 2010, 2011, when I was first starting mentorship, that have gone off to make 7 figures
Wow.
by listening to what I've told them to do. So I know what I'm doing, and I can teach them what to do. It's just a matter of doing it,
See, but here's what I appreciate about you guys, okay? This is what I like. You guys are 2 of the most successful people in our business, but you wouldn't know that. I don't see you guys on Facebook bragging about doing $50 million in launches and this stuff and that stuff. When I see these other guys, and I actually go and just unfollow it because I just don't like that, that kind of atmosphere, that kind of ambience. But you guys are very, very humble and conservative, and that's something I definitely appreciate,
Yeah.
But,
Thank you. We try not to. We keep our personal lives private. We do what we do. We let our actions speak for who we are, and not by going on. And we like to be humble. We like to stay humble and keep it humble. We're here and we're happy.
Cool. So, do you think we could take a look at SendLane, your autoresponder?
Absolutely. Not a problem. Let's do a little demo here, kind of like a preview of what we have. I'm very proud of it because I built my own UI out of it, so it's really cool. It's very simple. So here, what I'll do is I'm going to show my screen here, and let's see if that shows. Let me know if that shows.
Okay, yeah, we see your screen. And there's one thing I want to point out to you before you get into this, Jimmy. This is unlike any other autoresponder I've ever seen, because something that you guys realize today with autoresponders, it's not so much a matter of just sending out a bunch of follow-up emails because somebody hits your list. Something that has made me very successful with one of our platforms is the fact that it's action-based. So depending on what they open or what they click determines where they're going to go in the funnel. This is something that you understand, right?
Correct. So, when we built our autoresponder, we kind of took a step back and we kind of architectured on a whiteboard and said, let's think about the things that we do in our business and things that we want in our business. That's what the key was, what we want in our business. So one of the things that he's talking about right now, Chad, you're talking about right now is the automated series that he's talking about. So let's see if I have one open here. Let me just go ahead.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to throw you off track, but that to me is just awesome.
You're fine. I might as well talk about it right off the bat. So, one of the things of future email marketing is, you've heard all the things. Gmail's not delivering, email marketing's dead, blah, blah, blah. It's because no one's revolutionized the way email marketing should work. It's because no one's changed the way or the look of email marketing, which is why, in my opinion, that it doesn't work. The traditional sense of just pouring customers into your autoresponder and then just letting them get blasted and emailed over and over again, it doesn't work forever because you got to keep them people different. There's like different ways to interact with people, right? That's the way we look at it. So what Chad, you're talking about and what your subscribers are seeing right now on my screen is what we call the automated series. Basically, it allows people to get into my funnel and it's action based. So basically here you're going to see that I sent them an email, my first email, because they subscribed to the to the list. Then I'm going to wait a little bit. Then I'm going to send them a second email. Then it makes decisions. Okay, did they open the email or did they not open the email? If they open the email, it's going to send them this email. If they open an email, did not open the email, we're going to send them this email. We can subscribe them to different lists. We can go ahead and pull them apart and send them a different list, or you can even continue to send a different list. So sometimes what I'll tell someone is they didn't open your first email. Let's try sending them a second email. Let's try them a little bit more aggressive email. And they don't open that one. Let's try one more aggressive email. If they don't open that one, they don't want to hear from you.
Right.
One of the two is happening here. So sometimes it's not worth contacting him over and over again. And
right.
Now when you're on a call list, it's really not a big deal. But when your lists start getting bigger, it's a big deal.
Yes.
So that's why you can unsubscribe him. You can end this series. You can put them into another series. The possibilities are endless when you just hit that little plus button. The possibility is endless what you want to do. You can unsubscribe them. You can send them an email. You can even notify someone. You can notify yourself that, hey, X this user.
A list deal.
Yeah, so I wanna keep the transparency open and kind of share with you exactly how I've talked about this 5 steps. I don't want to tell you there's 5 steps and then keep everyone lingering, and just sitting there and waiting. So I'd rather show you the 5 steps here right in the members area.
Yeah, and before you do, let me just frame it this way, guys. I am very experienced with email marketing, very successful with it, and I cannot wait to get into this build my list because I know there's things that these guys are doing that even I don't know, right? This is advanced stuff here. Like, this is coming from some of the best in our business. So go ahead, Jimmy. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. So really, I'm just going to touch on each of the 5 steps, but I just want you to understand how simple the 5 steps are. The 7 steps that I'm going to teach you, how simply we put it. I've been teaching online, again, for 6 years, so I know what people need to know and how they need to be pushed in the direction, right? Just like school, right? So basically, step 1 through 5, you'll see them right here that I've got them listed right through the system here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number 1, list secrets. Very simple. I'm going to teach everyone the A to Z to list building. Basically from the start, the basics that a lot of you may know or may not know until I get to the advanced parts too, with things like click tracking and email best tips and advanced marketing tips. I'm going to teach you a little bit of everything in this course. Basically, when you come out of list 1, it's not really long. I've condensed it and trained it and put it down so that it's a very simple and easy to follow system. But step 1 is designed that you just kind of watch these videos and you go, aha, I understand now. That's the whole point. I don't need you to be a pro at it. I don't need you to be at my level. I don't even need you to be at Chad's level. But I'm going to teach you a little bit of everything that Chad probably knows I know just to get you understanding it, right? But the way my system's designed is it's not designed that you need to take this and implement it. It takes it just to our knowledge. I call my step 1 my knowledge step. It needs to be taught. It needs to be explained before we get into it. The second one's the profit machine. The profit machine is SendLane. I'm going to basically tell you how to set up SendLane and give you a little walkthrough. Very simple. Set it up, set yourself up, go through a little walkthrough demo to show you understand what it is. Step 3 is your max commissions. That's your commission programs we want you to set up. So, we recommend different things from paid to free programs out there, but because you're a new person, right? So when you're new and unknowing out there, a lot of people have problems finding the right affiliate programs because they're unaware, right? So Max Commissions teaches you the best affiliate programs out there. The Business Wizard is really simple at step 4. That's to build your landing pages. And here's the cool part, Chad. I'm going to give them everything they need to do for their first business wizard. Basically, everything from the writing to the copy to the design and the background images, everything they need to load up. All they have to do is copy and paste. It's really cool. I made it really simple. So I was telling the Chad before I started this conversation, this show, and I said, Chad, one of the things I'm always proud about is the little saying. I'm sure you've all heard the saying before. You feed a man a fish for a day. You feed a man to eat for a day. You teach a man to fish to eat for a lifetime, right? So yes. I like to feed that man a fish, get him going, and hopefully they can understand and learn from when I fed you that fish, and you can continue to fish for yourself.
I love it.
So kind of like a in-between scenario there. So step 4 is really that business wizard. It's how to build your landing pages, how to get your single one-page websites up, and have everything ready, including your affiliate links and etc. Step 5, your instant traffic triggers. I go into all sorts of traffic methods. Let's face it, Chad, I'm sure you've talked about this. Free traffic works, but paid traffic is the easiest and fastest way to make it, right? You'll agree with me, right? So I teach you ways that you can go for the free traffic route, but I also teach you ways that you can go to paid traffic for as cheap as like $2-3 a day, $2-3 a month, and $5 a month. Really cheap sources to the really expensive sources too as well. So I kind of drop you with all the sources, but I'm going to give you my sources. That's the coolest part. I don't hold back. I'm going to teach your students my sources, what I really use in my business to do it. Right?
So now we're not just talking about Facebook and Google AdWords, right?
No, not at all. I'm teaching everything. I'm teaching you how I'm able to build it. I've got sources that most of your students have probably never heard of.
I believe it.
Yeah, most of your students have probably never heard of. Probably most people on the JVZoo community probably don't even know about. And that's how cool it is. These are things that I actually use in my business that work. And I don't give you the fluff. I don't, one thing you'll know in my training and you'll learn is I don't fluff anything. I'm not the guy that's going to fluff you.
If I could just put this out here, I want to get everybody's attention right now, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning this. I know for a fact, this is not something we've talked a lot about. I know for a fact that you guys had a recent campaign where you brought in 260,000 qualified leads. And everybody's come to me that's aware of this campaign going, how in the world did they do that? And I'm like, look, it comes down to traffic. And when you know traffic, that's when you can just rule the universe, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You don't even have to have great conversions. When you're dealing with 260,000 leads, imagine what you can do. And it's all your traffic source, right? To me,
exactly.
The autoresponder, the 5 strategies and everything, that's awesome. But the part that has me most excited, Jimmy, is your traffic source.
Well, I'm glad. I've got traffic sources. I've got everything that you need here. Plus, I'm not going to touch on these, but these are basically, I don't know if you want to touch on these or not, but these are basically my OTOs, my upgrades that I do have available.
They want to know about OTOs on this show, yeah.
Sure. Okay,
yeah, but
so I'll teach you right now what they are, and I'll touch base on each of them, okay? So BML Elite, that's Build My List Elite. That's my Elite Inner Circle program. Basically, here's the 3 things you're going to get. You're going to get priority support. I've got my support guys are US-based support people. They're local to me here in San Diego. So you're going to get direct access to them to the top of the level. We've opened up 2 support companies, one for the more basic people and one for my elite people, right? So the elite people are going to get higher level support. You're going to get 10 weeks of coaching with me and my coaches directly. So you'll see me or my coaches directly on this, teaching you strategies from list building, all about traffic, how to get more traffic, how to build your list better and quicker. And, of course, I'm even going to drop my personal email address. Now, I don't have a problem with my students emailing me. As long as they respect me, I have no problem with it. If you're going to respect me, send me emails with, hi, how are you, and stuff, that might become more of a problem. But, I'm open on my email address because if you have a question and you're stuck, if my support can't help you, I want to help you. Because the last thing I want is you upset over it. Copy and paste profits, that's the other OTO. And basically, copy and paste profits is exactly how it sounds. I'm going to give you everything on a silver platter, everything you need. 100% done for you, hand it to you. Everything from your copywriting that you need, your best affiliate programs that you need, down to the autoresponders that you need to copy and paste into your system. And on top of that, I'm going to maximize your commissions and double your commissions by giving you 100% commissions on this Build My List. Because I believe my program is very good, I want to make sure that I can let you sell it. But I want you to sell it as your own. So what I've done is giving you 100% commissions. I'm going to let you rebrand the product, basically rebrand the front-end report, and let you sell it. My sales video and everything you can use as your own, basically, but without any of the tech skills or headings. All you're going to do is promote it right to my page, and you're going to get 100%. So if they pay $49, you get $49. No question about it. So those aspects of it as well are my upsells. And